Okay, so the key on, you see that we got arrow on the brakes, right? It's basically telling you to head to the workshop. Okay, so let's start it up. Okay, so this customer just recently purchased this vehicle and he's not sure what this check light is about. Okay, we got the ABS light on, the skid control, and we got the, what's that, the handbrakes light? I'm not sure what that is, but we got to put the scan tool on this vehicle and see exactly what's going on. And then you get this, notification saying that you can't go past 30 kilometers per hour. Right, the vehicle drives real good. I got 108,000 kilometers on the dash. I mean, let's see exactly what's going on. We may have an issue with the brake or something like that, but the brakes are feeling good. The car is driving really good. I mean, I'm impressed. So let's put the scan tool on this vehicle and see exactly how we could diagnose this vehicle for this customer. So I'm going to use my Launch X431 Prog 3. All right, just got that in the mail. Right, this is a version 5.0. Right, so already got it set up. So you just gotta, plug it into the DLC and let's do some tests. Let's see what's going on with this ABS. Right, so I just got this sent from Launch. So you gotta bear with me. Let me set it up. I did not do an unboxing, but so far, I mean, this tool is really good also, right? You have the topology feature, which I like. I like this cable because I get to suspend my DLC, my VCI from my DLC, right? And, so I don't leave it in the car. That's one good thing about having these cables, right? I can go for a test run and I can leave it, just hanging, or probably just put it over the steering column right there. Let's put this on. So we got this boot up. All right, let's take this out of the plastic. So I already set up the email and password and all that good stuff. All right, let's put it on. It's a nice little Android tablet, and I would like to see what's going on with this. Wait, let's come out of there. Let's go back to home. Let's go to this right here. Alright, so I had to bring out the big boy because, as I said, the top-down car pal is a code reader. It's not a bidirectional scan tool, and it's not a full-blown scan tool at all. Right, so I need to see some data. I need to see some modules. I need to see who's talking to who. We can go into each module and see what's going on. So I lost communication with the ABS system. Okay, let's go into ABS. So I got a voltage problem. They said vehicle voltage terminal 30, ABS operation, control module is defective. Does that mean that we throw a control module at it? No, we gotta do some checks. We gotta make sure we're getting power and ground. We lost communication dynamic control module. SRS is probably complaining about the same thing. Right, so I'm gonna go into ABS. Right, let's press enter. So the ABS is flagging and he is seeing a fault. So that's also letting me know that he's powering up, right? He's just having issues with the control module and also the ABS operation. Okay, so let's come out of that. Let's go. Let's see if we can go into some, live data. Okay, what is this? Channel 1, I guess. What's that? I'm not seeing anything. All right, so next check is let's go into the front of the vehicle, and we gotta do some checks right off this fuse block right here. Right, according to the wiring diagram, we got this 25, I believe. This was this 25 and this 30. We gotta check to see that we're getting power here. So let me get a light so I can show you exactly what's going on. Right, so the ABS module is right there, right? So it's kind of hard to hold the camera and diagnose, so you gotta kind of take my word for it. I'm seeing a heavy gauge, what's that, red with a green stripe. That have to be this one coming off of pin 30. And what else am I seeing in that connector? Gotta look for the ground as well. It looked like it's a red wire going to ABS, so that have to be this number 30 and 25. So I gotta see if I'm getting power up here, right, and power down there. We're gonna check battery voltage. I'm getting like 11 volts coming off this end. Battery is really low, 11.8. So we gotta hurry up and do our checks because battery is dropping real fast. All right, so let's go into battery negative, and we're gonna check this fuse right here. All right, let's see. I'm light up. Let's see right here. We're gonna go into this first fuse. Second, it's good. Right. So if you're getting power here, right, I'm gonna check my voltage up here as well. Just see what I'm getting. I gotta put my, trying to hold the camera and do this thing at the same time. You gotta bear with me. Just trying to make quick diagnose time based on, I got some things to do. Okay, so we're seeing 11.8 right here. The same thing on that side. Let's go to this fuse. I'm seeing the same 11.8. And I'm seeing voltage. Right, so I'm seeing voltage here. Okay, let's go to down here on the module. Let's see if I can get you hooked up. Right, it's the key on engine off. We're gonna pull this module, pull this up like this, and we're gonna pull it back. All right, so we got two main power feed, and we also have a ground at the bottom. So with that, I can probably put my test light, but let's do some checks. So we see we're getting 11.8 on that first pin. That's the one with the red. We go into the second pin. I mean 11.7. That's the red with the green stripe. And if I switch my lead right here to a positive. Okay, let's piggyback off of here. I'm gonna go into my ground. I'm expecting to see 12 volts as well. Yes, I am. So not 12 volts, 11.7. So that's my ground, right? So I got a shared ground going into that module. Okay, so that's our power and ground, or is it? I mean, should I load it? I can load to see if it's like a voltage drop. Could try that. Okay, so what we're gonna do next, right? I'm gonna load the circuit just with this little test light. I'm watching battery voltage. I got plugged into one of the pins. I believe that's the one with the green stripe, the red and the green stripe. So I'm just gonna use my test light, right, to just load that setup to see if it lights up. Yes, and I just got like a few millivolts drop. Okay, that's good. So that's letting me know that the harness has the ability to carry that load. You know, it's not a connector issue or harness issue, something like that. So I'm going to do the next check. I'm reading 11.7. I'm going to do the same thing here. Right. When I load it, it dropped to like, let's say a little millivolts. I mean, nothing much, same thing. So that's letting me know that that's good as well. Okay. So from here to the ABS module is good. All right, so let's go on to the negative setup. I'm gonna check my ground. All right, we always check our powers and ground. We gotta load our ground as well. All right, I'm reading 0 volts on that ground. All right, so I'm gonna switch my test light to battery positive. Okay. I'm gonna make sure it lights up, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're reading that right there, which is 0, and I'm checking to see if I can carry load. All right, same thing. Okay, so that's letting me know that my power and ground supply is good. So our next test is to see if we have any other fuse that, you know, is on the circuit, and with that now we'll be able to, you know, condemn this ABS module. Okay, as I said, man, it's kind of hard to do both, you know, because of where the ABS module is. It's kind of in a tough spot. No, it's not. And, right. So let's put this back on as well. So what we did just now is just make sure our powers and grounds are intact. Okay, so I gotta go under by the fuse, under the by the steering wheel, and see what's going on with the fuse there. I believe it has one fuse that connects there, right? So we gotta hurry up and do this because the battery's dropping on this. Yeah, that slow crank. Right, so I was able to check from pin 3 and pin 5, which is my power and my ground, going to this ABS module. I also did a VD test to see if the harness has ability to carry load, right, and it don't have much resistance, right, or high resistance, right. So we're going to do some further checks on by the dash and see exactly what's going on, right, with that fuse that's, you know, supposed to be part of the system. All right, so our next check, based on the schematic, is letting me know that this fuse right here, this 10 amp fuse, is goes straight to the ABS as well, or gets feed from the ABS. And let's see what's going on. I mean, we're gonna look for a good ground. I'm gonna use this bolt nut right there, and let's see exactly if we gain power to this fuse, right? If you're not getting power to the fuse, something is definitely up. Nothing. Dead. Nothing. So we're not getting no power coming to the fuse at all. Right? So we show you that my test light is working. I can go on the other fuses and I can get power. I'm not getting no power at all on that number 10 amp fuse. Alright, so we gotta figure out why you're not getting no power there. I gotta go back and check the wiring diagram to see exactly, you know, what's going on. If I'm understanding this circuit properly, right, it's letting me know that the ABS module is sending power to that 10 amp fuse, right? But since the ABS module is not working, you can't send that power to that fuse, from what it seems like. Right, you see that SC1, that's a fuse 1, 10 amp, that's on by the cluster, and the ABS supposed to send power to trigger a relay, and you also send a ground. So if he's not working, that means that the ABS can't come on and be part of the traction control module and stuff like that. So I'm definitely gonna make a call and discuss this with the customer and see what he wanna do. So far it looks like it's a defective ABS module. You see I'm wiggling the fuse from the back, right? And when I do that, I'm still not getting anything at all. He's supposed to get power at least, man. You could take him out, probably check, because we're getting power here and power here. Put the light on, sorry about it being so bright. So I'm getting, you know, power on this leg right here, right? When I remove the 15 amp, we get nothing on this side, nothing on this side. I'm definitely not getting no power coming out from this fuse at all, right here to this fuse. Yeah, so all the checks were made pertaining to this vehicle, ABS fault, right? I can talk to the module, so that's letting me know that the cam network is still intact, right? The power and ground are good. I'm able to carry load via the harness, you know. So I'm gonna call this
as a faulty ABS module, right? And I'm going to discuss it with the customer, right? I'm not sure if he want to repair this one or if he want to purchase a new one and have us, program it onto the vehicle, right? I mean, I'd rather just try to see if I can repair this one or send it out, right? But we definitely have, communication with the module, right? I can go into it and see certain things, but it's just not working. I mean, that's what it wrapped up to be, right? But yeah, I hope you like what you saw. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, man, if you didn't do that before. I appreciate all the support, all the help. Until next time, y'all take it easy, right? And stay tuned, man. Stay locked in.